Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dr. Peter Holst here. Welcome, friends and family of Middletown Health, Wellness, and Chiropractic. Today is Friday, 8:02, September 11th. A somber day here, especially in the States, in New York, um, and the world. Um, I won't be posting anything. Where were you on this day 11 years ago, 19 years ago, whatever it was, 19 years ago? I won't be doing that. But it's a day certainly to reflect and um, add to our already existing stress in our life. Um, Nonetheless, we all carry on, right? And unfortunately, in that carrying on in life, life brings us injuries and life brings us aches and pains. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help mitigate those problems, help advise you on ways to prevent injuries, on ways to improve your health and wellness after an injury or even without an injury. I'm bringing up injury because today I want to talk about the rotator cuff, shoulder injuries. Our shoulder is unlike any other shoulder, Our shoulder joint is unlike any other joint in our body. It's not a ball and socket like many. It's not any other type of joint. It's really just an indentation, what we call a fossa, in our shoulder blade, our scapula, and in that our arm sits and moves. The reason why is so that we can enjoy the greatest range of motion, again, of any joint in our body. So with that comes the potential for injury because of that increased flexibility and range of motion. And so the rotator cuff is one of those injuries that occurs, and it's probably one of the most common. Didn't do the research on that, but it's a common shoulder injury. Um, and What the rotator cuff is a cuff of muscles, six muscles that go around our shoulder that move and guide and help prevent injuries to our shoulder. Um, each one of those muscles is supplied by a nerve that comes from our neck. So the nerve in our neck goes to our shoulder muscles and it controls that movement. Now it's altogether possible that because of that communication between our neck and our shoulder, that some of those muscles aren't getting the proper communication from our neck, which means that a muscle, one side of the rotator cuff, might be a little weaker than the other. And so the excursion, the movement of our shoulder is a little bit off. And if that movement goes a little bit off for a period of time, then increases the susceptibility of injury. Um, and so what happens one day, we're out there, we're playing baseball, we're reaching to pick up a piece of paper from the floor, we wake up with shoulder pain, we did something a little bit additionally, a little bit more strenuous than normal, and our shoulder begins to pain. And then it gets worse and worse and worse, and what do? We go to the orthopedist, they take an MRI, and they say, aha, you have a rotator cuff problem. May have a rotator cuff tear by that point, in which case they say, let's do some surgery. Well, given my profession, chiropractors oftentimes have shoulder problems because of the increased stress on our bodies when we perform some adjustments. And so it was about 10 years ago that I was developing shoulder problems. And I went to my orthopedist. I went to an orthopedist who had specialized in shoulders, and they took an MRI and they say, yep, there it is. Lo and behold, rotator cuff tear. We can do surgery, and it's a 3-month convalescence. Can't do anything for 3 months. And so when I was done laughing at that, because I can't take 3 months off, that's just like unheard of. Um, um, I decided to do something different. Now what I did was I started to do some internal and external rotation exercises. So we use a band to do that, to strengthen an internal and external rotation, and that helps to strengthen. It's the best exercise that I know of for rotator cuff problems. I also increased my regimen of adjustments to improve that communication, and lo and behold, my rotator cuff problem went away. Never had surgery. So If you know somebody who's got shoulder problem, they've been diagnosed with a rotator cuff injury, they're doing PT, they're doing scheduled for surgery, please have them give us a call or give a chiropractor a call, closer, whatever it is. Go to your chiropractor, but it's important to understand that unless you improving that communication from the neck, you can do all the PT you want. You can get surgery on your shoulder, but chances are it may come back because of that improper communication from the nerves in your neck. So that's my message for today. Rotator cuff injuries. Anybody got any rotator cuff problems, give us a call. We can help direct you and guide you with the proper specific exercises for that rotator cuff problem, as well as do an examination of the neck and see if there is a neurological problem from the neck that is contributing to this. So that's my long-winded message for today. I thank you for checking us out. Check out our YouTube page for additional exercise recommendations. I think we have one there for rotator cuff. Check that internal, external rotation on our YouTube page. You can find us at Middletown Health, Wellness, and Chiropractic. In the meantime, again, it's Friday, September 11th, and I'm winding down my visit with my son. My son's visiting from Texas with his girlfriend, Zofia, and we're winding down. He'll be leaving early Sunday morning. And so my extended vacation, it's more than a staycation, less than a staycation, it's a workcation. Is that a word? No. It's been fun visiting with my son as he's been here visiting from Texas on his vacation. And I'm rambling. Thanks for listening. Take care. See you soon. Love you. Bye.